Guys, so I would like to talk about something which mm, left me my mouth open. My daughter, she's very clever girl, and she likes to study. In one moment, we had a conversation, and she told me, "Mommy, I want to study university because I don't want to be like you, like always not having money and not having a job." And she knows that doing jewelry and doing markets, it's not really the good business, not for doing money. And so she surprised me with that opinion. I was happy in the way because I'm sure she will put all the effort to study and to be good student. That's nice. But also it left me like feeling guilty, about that I really don't have real job. Like now I do, but um, I always have to look for new jobs because we're traveling a lot. So in every place I come to sit down and settle, I have to look for the job again, and I have to apply for like making papers, documentations, and stuff. So it's a lot of effort which I do, and it's not we always living like um, from zero to zero, right? But I think there's many people like that, especially in this moment. Um, anyway, what I kind of thought about later, and then I talked to her again. I said, we don't have really much money, and we don't have a big house, and fancy cars and computers and whatever. But do you know, in your college, in your school, do you know someone who traveled like that as you had? Like most of the part, she doesn't remember because she was little baby, of course. But I had several cars, and we made a trip around all Europe together, Turkey by car, everything by car, Greece, Balkan, Middle Europe, Spain. I mean, I did a big travel, not only one time, right? I made several turns around. Going with a car from the South Spain to France to Czech to, all over. Um, she was living in her life. She was living in Czech. She was living in Ibiza. She was living in Tenerife. She's living now in Granada. I mean, who with her age has had so many experiences traveling and so many places he had been living, so many friends all over because she's a lovely person. She's really open-hearted and really sweet. So she has so many friends. Has ease to make friends. So she's very, very open girl and very, perceptive and very experienced for her age, right? So that issue that I'm like paying for gas oil and cars and fixing cars all the time, and I'm investing in actually gas oil and taxes and stuff, like, it's not cheap. It's not easy to go around. I mean, I spent all my money into traveling, right? And so it might look like we are very poor, we don't have money. I always struggle to get them, and we can afford only the basic things. But in when I look from far away on it, we are so rich. We have it in so many places. Like I used to travel more than 20 years, and I took her traveling, and she is traveling all her life till we had sit down for some schools, and then even like that she's changing different schools, so she have different experiences from different countries and different places. And this enriches her a lot, I guess, like for the moment we stop traveling because she needs to be stable, and me too. I get really tired from traveling because it's nice but tiring, yeah, to be always new everywhere, not to have like what I talked about, like not to have a job and papers done then and stuff, and have to do all again and again and again. So I understood that my daughter, she needs the stability now, so we are going to stay here in this area now. But yeah, I want to say with this video to that people like realize that the richness is not only about to have money and to have material um, benefits, like it's not counted about how many houses, how many cars, how many computers, how much many furniture, how fancy furniture you have. The richness and the abundance is in your experiences, in what you live, how you live, right? You can have all these material goods and you can live in misery because you don't feel fulfilled, you don't feel good. I do sometimes feel myself miserable, but I think it's always in comparing with other people, like we travelers mostly, or people just backpackers or whatever. We feel like less in the society because we compare each other with the people. They are wealthy, and they are having career, and they're having jobs, and they're having money and savings and stuff, and we do not have all this because we just you know gave this money for opportunities, for experiences. So like I mean, I feel very rich to just buy a place to live, to be fixing that, to have all these experiences I have, which nobody can take from me. And very few people have the same experiences. Like, uh, that's, I think that the biggest gift that we are flexible, and we are able to adapt in every situation, every place, every society, that we experience different stages of wealth. So we have been without money, with little money, with a lot of money, then again without, like, we don't stuck on money and materials. We want to experience the spirit in the body, right? We want to accomplish our dreams and our visions and enrich like that the others, which for example is my daughter. And when I told her this thing, she was like, "Oh yeah, you're right." They tell me in my school, they tell me, "Wow, you traveled so much, it's wow, fantastic, and you speak languages." And you know it's sometimes we don't realize where is the real richness. They try to convince us then that it's in the money, in the amount of money in your bank account, that is in the material things and stuff you have around yourself. But it's not like that. um, I know people from the street, they have absolutely nothing, and they are shining with happiness because they have freedom, they are free, they don't care about anything. And I know people, we all know these super rich people, they just think about to kill other people, or that's not coming out from happiness. They maybe have billions of dollars, but they're not reach the real happiness and the real open heart and the real satisfaction for them to be alive. Like, you can feel the bitterness and this disappointment, and just these traumas. So I think that the real richness is to be free, to be able to be flexible, to travel, to know many places, many people, just for yourself, not to benefit from that, or just life is giving so much, and we are able to take it in many different ways. It's not only uh, the money channel, right? That you have to be paid and you have to pay. It's not like that. The life is here for free, and everything should be free. If you allow yourself to do it and not count the money and not count how much you spend, how much you gain, how much you invested, like not being not having the mindset only in the numbers, because it's not about numbers. Maybe in my account there is 0, but I have such a rich past, and I am so rich because I can really have what I want. I'm happy with my daughter, my dog. I have little jobs over there, over here, and I'm traveling and I'm moving. I'm knowing people from different places and different environments, so I'm happy. And that's to be abundant, and that's to be rich. When your heart is fulfilled, you feel rich, you know? So, yeah, it made me somehow reflect, and we came in this conclusion that happiness, richness is not in the numbers of money and what all we can have materially, but all we reached and all already we know and we do and we did and we have experimented and we have experienced. So the richness is in your rich memory, in your rich range of emotions, in your ability to breathe, to move, to wake up, to be awake, to be conscious about the present, and to enjoy life, to enjoy the moment. So many, many blessings. See ya. Bye.